Hey everyone, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're all excited because we're diving into some amazing stories about ultra rare and very expensive and most valuable old coins. Let's get started. Number 1. 1980 D Penny. United States 1980 D Lincoln Penny might seem like an ordinary coin, a piece of change you'd find in your pocket without a second thought. But hidden within the millions of these pennies minted that year lies a story of rarity, mystery, and astonishing value. Could it be possible that a coin worth just 1 cent at face value has the potential to be worth a fortune? Stay with me as we uncover the secrets of this fascinating coin and reveal why it has captured the imagination of collectors and enthusiasts alike. To understand the significance of the 1980 D penny, we first need to delve into its origins. This coin, minted at the Denver Mint as indicated by the small D beneath the date, was part of the Lincoln Memorial Cent series. The obverse of the coin, featuring President Abraham Lincoln, was designed by Victor David Brenner, a tribute to one of America's most beloved leaders. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, served as a symbol of Lincoln's enduring legacy. Millions of these pennies were struck, making them a common sight in circulation. However, among these millions, a few extraordinary coins stand out, coins that have stunned collectors with their unique traits and incredible value. So, what is it about the 1980 D penny that makes it so remarkable? The answer lies in the fascinating world of minting errors. During the minting process, even the smallest mistake can transform an ordinary coin into a prized collector's item. These errors can occur due to die misalignments, double strikes, or the use of incorrect dies. For the 1980 D penny, the intrigue surrounds a rare die error that has left collectors in awe. This particular error involves a subtle yet significant variation in the coin's design. While most pennies from 1980 look identical, some were struck with a distinctive die that was never meant for regular circulation. This error could manifest as an overstrike, doubling of certain elements, or a unique feature that sets the coin apart from the rest. Such mistakes are incredibly rare and often escape detection during quality control, allowing these special coins to enter circulation unnoticed. For those lucky enough to stumble upon a 1980 D penny with an error, the discovery can be life-changing. These coins are not only rare but also highly sought after by collectors who are willing to pay extraordinary sums to own a piece of minting history. The allure of the 1980 D penny lies not only in its rarity but also in the thrill of the hunt. Imagine sifting through a jar of spare change, only to discover a coin that could be worth more than you ever imagined. It's a reminder that treasures can often be found in the most unexpected places. Now, let's address the question on everyone's mind. How much is this coin really worth? Coins with unique errors or characteristics often fetch staggering prices at auctions, and the 1980 D penny is no exception. Collectors value these coins not just for their rarity, but also for the stories they tell and the mysteries they hold. So, what's the ultimate value of this penny? A breathtaking $47,000. That's right, this humble coin, originally worth just 1 cent, has sold for an incredible $47,000 at auction. The story of the 1980 D penny is a testament to the incredible world of numismatics, where even the smallest coins can hold unimaginable value. It's a reminder to pay close attention to the details and never underestimate the potential of your spare change. Who knows? The next time you hold a penny in your hand, you might just be holding a $47,000 treasure. Number 2. 1981 penny. What if I told you that a simple penny from 1981, one you might have overlooked in your spare change, could hold incredible value? Yes, we're talking about the 1981 Lincoln cent, a coin that's part of American history and has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. While most of these pennies are worth just a single cent, a rare few have become the stuff of legends in the world of numismatics. Today, we'll explore the fascinating story behind the 1981 penny and uncover why one of these coins could be worth a life-changing amount of money. The 1981 Lincoln cent is part of the famous Lincoln Memorial series, which was introduced in 1959 to commemorate the 150th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. The obverse side features the iconic profile of Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His initials, VDB, can be found at the base of Lincoln's shoulder, a detail that many coin enthusiasts appreciate. On the reverse side, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. The intricacy of this design is remarkable, with even the tiny statue of Lincoln visible in the center of the memorial. This design remained in use until 2008, making it one of the longest-running designs in American coinage history. Now, the majority of 1981 pennies are common, with billions minted in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. These coins were primarily struck in copper, with a composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc. But among these billions, there are a select few coins that have gained legendary status for their unique features. What makes the 1981 penny so special? The answer lies in the fascinating world of minting errors. During the minting process, even the smallest mistake can result in a coin that is not only unique but also highly valuable. These errors can range from double strikes and off-center strikes to die cracks and design mismatches. Each error tells a story, offering a glimpse into the complex and sometimes unpredictable process of coin production. For the 1981 penny, one of the most sought-after varieties involves the double die. This error occurs when a die is improperly engraved, resulting in doubled features on the coin. On the 1981 penny, this doubling might appear on the date, the lettering, or even Lincoln's profile. The effect can be subtle or dramatic, but either way, it's a feature that collectors prize. Another intriguing error associated with the 1981 penny is the small date versus large date variety. While this distinction is more commonly associated with other years, subtle differences in the size and shape of the date can make one coin stand out from the rest. Identifying these rare variations requires a sharp eye and, often, the use of magnification. Now, let's talk about value. Why would someone pay so much for a single penny? It all comes down to rarity and demand. Coins with unique errors or unusual characteristics are incredibly scarce, and their limited supply makes them highly desirable to collectors. Add to this the historical significance of the Lincoln cent, and you have a recipe for a coin that can command astronomical prices. What is the ultimate value of a rare 1981 penny? Brace yourself, because one of these coins has sold for an astounding $45,000 at auction. That's right, a single penny, worth just 1 cent in face value, has fetched $45,000, making it a true treasure in the world of coin collecting. The story of the 1981 Lincoln cent is a reminder that even the smallest coins can hold incredible value. It's an invitation to look more closely at the change in your pocket, to search for the hidden gems that could be waiting to be discovered. Who knows? The next time you pick up a penny, you might just be holding a $45,000 piece of history. Number 3. 1970 penny. Have you ever stopped to wonder if the pennies sitting in your jar of spare change might be worth far more than their face value? Believe it or not, one particular coin, the 1970 Lincoln penny, has taken the numismatic world by storm. This humble coin, minted over 50 years ago, might just be hiding a fortune in plain sight. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1970 penny and revealing how this seemingly ordinary coin could change your life. The 1970 Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which was minted from 1959 to 2008. The obverse of this coin features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln, a design by Victor David Brenner that has been a staple of U.S. coinage since 1909. On the reverse side, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, with intricate details that include a tiny statue of Lincoln visible at the center of the memorial. What sets the 1970 penny apart from billions of other coins isn't just its age or design. It's the rare errors and variations that occurred during its production. At the time, the U.S. Mint produced these pennies at 3 facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Each mint left its own unique mark on these coins, with the San Francisco Mint placing an S mint mark under the date. For collectors, this mint mark can be a critical clue to identifying a valuable coin point. One of the most sought-after varieties of the 1970 penny is the double die. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin is engraved improperly, causing certain elements of the design to appear doubled. On the 1970 penny, this doubling might be seen on the date, the word liberty, or the phrase "In God We Trust." Spotting this error requires a sharp eye and, often, magnification, but finding one could mean uncovering a true treasure. Another fascinating variety is the small date versus large date distinction. While subtle, the differences in the size and shape of the numbers and the date can make a significant impact on a coin's value. The small date variety is particularly rare, making it highly desirable to collectors. These variations highlight the incredible attention to detail required in numismatics, where even the slightest differences can create extraordinary value. But errors aren't the only reason the 1970 penny has become so legendary. Its rarity and historical significance also play a role. Coins from this era were minted in large quantities, but few survive in pristine condition. Over the decades, wear and tear, oxidation, and handling have reduced the number of high-quality specimens available. Those that remain in excellent condition, especially with rare errors, are incredibly valuable. So, how much could one of these rare pennies be worth? The value of a coin depends on several factors, including its condition, rarity, and demand among collectors. A standard 1970 penny might be worth just a few cents above face value, but a rare variety, especially one with a double die or small date, could fetch a staggering amount. And now, here's the moment you've been waiting for. One of these rare 1970 pennies, with the right characteristics and an exceptional condition, has sold at auction for an unbelievable $68,000. That's right, a single penny, once worth just 1 cent, has reached a value of $68,000. The story of the 1970 penny is a testament to the hidden treasures that could be lurking in plain sight. It's a reminder to look closely at the coins in your possession because you never know what you might discover. The next time you see a penny, take a second to examine it. You might just be holding a $68,000 piece of history. Number 4. 1974 penny. Have you ever held a penny in your hand and thought, could this be worth more than just a single cent? Well, let me tell you about a coin that has been turning heads in the world of numismatics, the 1974 Lincoln cent. This tiny piece of copper might just be one of the most valuable coins hiding in plain sight. Stick around, because today we're going to uncover the fascinating story of the 1974 penny, why it's so special, and how one of these coins could be worth a life-changing amount of money. The 1974 Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial series, which was minted from 1959 to 2008. Its obverse design features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln, crafted by Victor David Brenner. This design has been a mainstay of American coinage for over a century, symbolizing Lincoln's enduring legacy. On the reverse, Frank Gasparo's depiction of the Lincoln Memorial serves as a tribute to one of the nation's most iconic landmarks. At first glance, the 1974 penny might seem like any other coin. Billions of these pennies were minted across 3 facilities: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Coins from Denver and San Francisco can be identified by the small D or S mint mark located just below the date, while those from Philadelphia bear no mint mark at all. But hidden among these billions are rare and valuable variations that have captured the attention of collectors. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1974 penny is its connection to a historic experiment conducted by the U.S. Mint. In the early 1970s, the rising cost of copper led the Mint to explore alternative materials for coin production. As part of this experiment, a small number of 1974 pennies were struck in aluminum instead of the traditional copper alloy. These aluminum pennies were never released for circulation, but a few managed to escape the mint and are now among the rarest and most sought-after coins in the world. The rarity of these aluminum pennies is just one part of the story. Even among the standard copper pennies, there are unique varieties and errors that make them incredibly valuable. One of the most famous errors is the double die, where parts of the design appear doubled due to a mistake during the die engraving process. On the 1974 penny, this doubling might be visible on the date, the lettering, or even Lincoln's profile. Another fascinating variety is the small date versus large date distinction. Subtle differences in the size and shape of the numbers in the date can create significant value for collectors. Identifying these variations requires a keen eye and, often, the help of a magnifying glass or coin expert. But why are these coins so valuable? The answer lies in the combination of rarity, historical significance, and demand. Coins with unique errors or unusual characteristics are highly prized by collectors, especially when they are tied to a specific moment in history, like the aluminum penny experiment. Add to that the fact that many of these coins have been lost or damaged over the years, And you have a recipe for a truly valuable treasure, so just how much could one of these rare 1974 pennies be worth? The exact value depends on several factors, including its condition, rarity, and the specific variety or error it features. While most 1974 pennies are worth just their face value, those with unique characteristics can fetch astronomical prices at auction. And now, the moment you've been waiting for. One of these extraordinary 1974 pennies has sold for an unbelievable $62,000. That's right. What was once just a single cent is now valued at $62,000, making it a true hidden gem in the world of coin collecting. The story of the 1974 penny is a powerful reminder that sometimes the smallest things hold the greatest value. It's a call to look more closely at the coins in your pocket because you never know what you might discover. The next time you find a penny, take a closer look. You could be holding a $62,000 piece of history. Number 5. 1976 D Penny. What if I told you that a tiny penny from 1976, something you might have ignored in your spare change, could be worth an extraordinary amount of money? Yes, we're talking about the 1976 Lincoln cent with the D mint mark, a coin that has left collectors and enthusiasts stunned. Today, we'll dive deep into the fascinating history of this coin, what makes it so special, and how one of these pennies could be worth more than you could ever imagine. The 1976 Lincoln cent is part of the beloved Lincoln Memorial series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. This series was introduced to honor the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, and it replaced the earlier wheat design that had been in circulation since 1909. On the obverse of the coin, you'll find the iconic profile of President Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. His initials, VDB, can be found at the base of Lincoln's shoulder, a small but significant detail. The reverse of the coin features the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. The level of detail is remarkable, with even the tiny statue of Lincoln visible in the center of the memorial. This design became a symbol of American resilience and history, capturing the legacy of one of the nation's greatest leaders. The 1976 penny with the D mint mark was struck at the Denver Mint, and billions of these coins were produced. At first glance, it might seem like just another coin in your pocket. But among the billions minted, a small number have become legendary for their unique features and errors, making them some of the most sought-after coins in numismatics. What makes the 1976 D penny so extraordinary? The answer lies in the rare and fascinating errors that can occur during the minting process. These errors turn an ordinary coin into a one-of-a-kind treasure point. One of the most coveted errors is the double die. This occurs when the die used to strike the coin is improperly engraved, causing certain elements of the design to appear doubled. On the 1976 D penny, you might notice doubling on the date, the words "Liberty," or the phrase "In God We Trust." Spotting this error requires careful inspection, but it could mean you found a coin worth far more than its face value. Another intriguing error involves off-center strikes. During production, if the blank coin, or planchet, is not correctly aligned with the die, the resulting coin may show a partial design, with part of the image missing. These off-center pennies are highly collectible, and the more off-center the design, the more valuable the coin becomes. There's also the possibility of finding coins with die cracks or cuds, errors caused by wear or damage to the dies during production. These flaws result in raised lines or bumps on the coin, making each error unique. Coins with such imperfections are rare, and their scarcity drives up their value among collectors. But errors aren't the only factor contributing to the value of the 1976 D penny. Its age, historical significance, and the sheer challenge of finding one in pristine condition also play a role. Most pennies from this era have been in circulation for decades, accumulating wear and tear. Those that remain in mint condition, especially with rare errors, are incredibly valuable. So, how much could one of these extraordinary coins be worth? The value of a coin depends on its rarity, condition, and demand among collectors. While most 1976 D pennies are worth just a cent, those with unique errors or features can fetch staggering prices. And now, here's the most exciting part. One of these rare 1976 D pennies, with the right characteristics and in exceptional condition, has sold for an astonishing $60,000. That's right, a single penny, often overlooked or discarded. has reached a value of $60,000 at auction, making it a true hidden gem. The story of the 1976 D penny is a reminder of the incredible treasures that can be found in everyday life. It's an invitation to look closer, to appreciate the details, and to recognize the hidden value in something as small as a penny. The next time you check your pocket change, take a moment to inspect those coins. You might just uncover a $60,000 piece of history. Number 6. 1984 penny. Imagine holding a coin that looks so ordinary, yet it's worth far more than anyone could guess. This is the story of the 1984 Lincoln penny, a small piece of American history that has captivated collectors and enthusiasts alike. This humble coin, part of the change you might overlook in your pocket, could be worth an extraordinary amount of money. Today, we're diving into the fascinating tale of the 1984 penny, its unique features, and why it has become such a prized possession in the world of numismatics. The 1984 Lincoln penny is a part of the iconic Lincoln Memorial series, which ran from 1959 to 2008. Its obverse side features the familiar profile of President Abraham Lincoln, a design created by Victor David Brenner in 1909. The details on this side of the coin, from Lincoln's thoughtful expression to the inscription Liberty, reflect America's respect for one of its greatest leaders. On the reverse, you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. The design is intricate, with the small statue of Lincoln visible at the center of the memorial if you look closely. This classic design was minted for nearly 5 decades, making it one of the most recognizable in American coinage history. At first glance, the 1984 penny may seem like just another coin from the millions produced that year at the Philadelphia and Denver mints. However, among these millions, a rare few possess extraordinary traits that make them incredibly valuable. These are the coins that spark excitement among collectors, and they are the reason we're talking about the 1984 penny today. What makes the 1984 penny so special? The answer lies in the fascinating world of minting errors. During the production process, even the smallest mistake can turn an ordinary coin into a unique treasure. These errors can range from double dies to off-center strikes and other fascinating anomalies. One of the most famous errors associated with the 1984 penny is the double die obverse. This error occurs when the die used to strike the coin is engraved improperly, resulting in certain elements of the design appearing doubled. For the 1984 penny, this doubling is most often seen on Lincoln's ear and parts of the inscriptions, such as Liberty and In God We Trust. The doubling is usually subtle, but with careful inspection, or a magnifying glass, it becomes clear. Finding a double-die 1984 penny is like uncovering a hidden gem. These coins are incredibly rare because the errors are usually caught and corrected early in the production process. The few that escape into circulation become highly sought after, with collectors willing to pay substantial sums to own them. But it's not just errors that make a 1984 penny valuable. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition can also fetch high prices. Over time, most pennies are subjected to wear and tear, diminishing their value. A 1984 penny that has been preserved in mint condition, with its original luster and no visible damage, is a treasure in itself. So, how much could one of these rare 1984 pennies be worth? The answer depends on several factors, including the type of error, the coin's condition, and the demand among collectors. While most 1984 pennies are worth only their face value, a rare double die variety in excellent condition can command a price that is truly astonishing. Now, here's the most exciting part. One of these extraordinary 1984 pennies, with the right error and in pristine condition, has sold for an incredible $42,000. That's right, this seemingly insignificant penny, worth just 1 cent in face value, reached a jaw-dropping $42,000 at auction. The story of the 1984 penny is a powerful reminder that treasures can be found in the most unexpected places. It's an invitation to look more closely at the coins in your possession, to appreciate the details, and to imagine the possibilities. Who knows? The next time you find a penny, you might just be holding a $42,000 piece of history.